So, you remember me telling you we're going to do each particular item, each wrench has a story, and I was going to do each one. So we're going to do these today, just these two. But let's do a little backstory. Let's work from the modern to where these begin. These are number one, and we'll come back to that story. But anyway, I am a little bit of a wrenchaholic, you know when somebody says you've got all the gear but I got no idea. Well, at least I can say I've got all the gear. Let's go through a few of the wrenches. Look at this beauty. Did that say, what did that say? These are a much tougher, stronger wrench. I do like this design, And record has been going quite a long time. Where did this one come from? Did we have... This one came from Spain, look. Wow. A Spanish wrench. Now we all know about records. That's a record, look. But actually record, when you start looking in the books, record is got quite a history. That's a records. The records come quite records been going a long time. That's a modern one. I've picked up somewhere somehow. We've got one here, the record leader. Now, let me tell you, my very first ever wrench was this one. I think they were the first tools I ever bought for when I started out was my vise, which is the original vise, and this. And I've got a sneaky feeling this left my hands. I think I've sold this and I've bought it back. It's a vague recollection that this went out of my hands and then came back again. I bought it back. I don't know why or how it came about. I can't remember. But I've had that for a very, very long time. And this was like the smaller size we got this in. Who remembers when we got this and painted? It was that filthy you didn't recognise it, and the light was quite poor. I was convinced this was so filthy. I thought this was a beryllium. I thought, oh, this is a beryllium. This is. And I brought it back, and it ended up being a standard wrench. But then Debbie painted it, and it looks quite nice, and it still does the job, doesn't it? That's that one. We got another one here, didn't we? I don't even remember where this came from. It's a record. Something I've picked up, I've bought or whatever. Did we have one made in France? Yeah, I thought so. Not so long ago we picked up another pair, didn't we? This one was made in France, look. But it's very much the same design. They haven't changed in a very long time, have they? And we've got this one, haven't we? Again, something slightly different. It's not a record, is it? It's something else. And then we've got a little baby one of these. It's not a record leader because generally the name's written on that. This is just this 225. Then we've got this one. Again, this is a record, isn't it? Yeah, record. So I've got a wrench or two or three, and then we start going. This one, there's not many marks on this one, but because of the triangle, you see this triangle, this is a Stillson, or the family of the Stillson, because look, you see that, although the name isn't there, the case of this triangle, no, what is it? This diamond tells me that this has come from the stable of Stillson. Yeah, simply because of that, and the middle's wore out, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. So, and of course the wooden handles. So remember, the wooden handle ones came first, and then we saw them convert to steel handles, didn't we? Probably much more durable, much better, aren't they? So we got those two, which were the older ones, and I'm always looking for the ones with the wooden handles. I see a lot of them in America. I do see a hell of a lot of them when you watch Scoutcrafter and Time Flies in the Shop and a few others going round theirs, I do see quite a few of the wooden handle ones. So let's get to the genesis. Let's get to what you're looking for are these ones, Walworth ones, you see. And you see Stillson, there is, and we read that book, didn't we? Debbie read the book to us, and Debbie showed us, told us, look, Walworth, USA, this marking here, look, there's the thing, the Stillson diamond, USA, patent, registered in the US, look, and the F on it, and this way, and there's that one, this way, Stillson, inside there, look, made, where's it saying there, Walworth, made in the USA, so that's the proper thing there, see. Let's do the same with this one. Let's strip this one out. This one's got the same, similar thing, similar markings. Again, look, we're looking at Walworth, USA, and the Stillson with the black handle. And when we're looking at this one, look, again, we've got the Stillson in there, haven't we? You see it? You see it? Stillson, made, trademark. Yeah. And we've got genuine in that one. And this says Walworth Manufacturing Company. Is that Boston? Boston, USA? Yeah. So this is the genesis, but there is a difference. First of all, the colour on the handle. But you remember me explaining to you, we didn't really get a good look at that, did we? The number 8 is here, and if you turn them round, the number 8 is there. Now I don't know how they make this. Is it a block and they mill it out, or is it a cast? Is it graffiti casting, a sand casting? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Is it stamped? I would guess this is made by one big huge stamp. Bang, comes down. It probably has several processes. It's probably hit a few times to form the shape. But yeah, they're definitely. So it follows this machine that made this isn't the same machine that did that. And this has got, look, the F on there. It's got the F on the end there, look. See it? Small F. The little marking there. And this 84Y. This one hasn't got that, look. It hasn't got the little F neither. Oh yeah, see that, is that maybe the little F in there? Or a beginning of a little F? Interesting. Very, very interesting. And we know this is Genesis. This is as far back as you can go on these. But a ripe old age, isn't it? And the black handle. Made much the same. When you look at monkey wrenches, they've got so many different styles of handles. Oh man. But anyway, this is my little beginning video of each wrench. I've got a lot of research to do. If you've got any information, send it along or put it in the comments. And the variation of monkey wrenches, wow, you saw the monkey wrenches that came, and you know, I've already got a small collection of monkey wrenches, and there's a lefty, righty tighty, lefty loosey. There's a left hand thread one in there as well. So that's the one we're going to do next. But for now, and for today on this one, we've caught up on this little pair. Yeah, hope you find that interesting. Get your juices flowing and get your comments going and get your information going. But this is genesis of the monkey wrench, and you can see, look, the thing being, look, these, they've hardly been used. They don't exactly get hard work this size, I wouldn't imagine. And you see, this is the opposite grip. And these are in such, usually you get these wear out a bit. Look, there's a bit chipped off the end of that one, look. It's had a chip. I don't know if that's a manufacturing. Is that used, or is that a knock? What is that? Was that like that when it was made? And it's just come through, or? Wow, yeah. But usually these wear pretty thin. But these are in pretty good nick. These haven't had a hard life at all, have they? Wow. But there is some use on this one, look. Some, but amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And do you remember when Debbie read the book to us? Obviously, this is a modern version. I've got a sneaky feeling. I think I bought this in France, you know, simply because at that time it was quite unusual to me. It's an Atlas. Chrome vanadium. An A175-1. This is bought brand new. What I recall about this is that I'm sure I was in France, and as you know, you must go to a tool shop, you must find something to bring back with you, and I picked this up because it was different, and I'm not really sure. I must have seen them. They must be over here for sale. I'll have to have a look in the old Machine Mark book. Maybe they've arrived now, or they were remade, or this firm was selling them, or whatever. But can you see how old the book said it was? And here it is, the one that I bought brand new. I don't know, 5-6 years ago or whatever. All comes in handy. I do use them occasionally. Now let me know. Do you want me to do monkey wrenches, or do you want me to hunt down these broad arrow? We know that's King Dick, which is the name of the tools, but we're always chasing the broad arrow and the war finish and the air department and the war department, AM. I've got quite a few different names that go along with the broad arrow, yeah, and what department and where they went. Obviously they're not wrenches, they're different, but do you want me to chase down the different names that go along with the broad arrow, i.e. fine tools with military service, made for military service, or do you want me to chase down the monkey wrenches? Which path do you want me to go next?